as an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they were definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. Like I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from like first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own like space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, and watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they were definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. Like I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from like first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own like space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
as an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. Like I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from like first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own like space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
as an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do.
Fans to more softball field here at Ed Kersey Stadium. It is senior day here in Seguin. Your TLU Bulldogs facing off against the University of Dallas Crusaders once again in this series finale. And join me in the booth for this little introduction is none other than TLU SID Bryce Hayes, as we're just about ready here shortly to get some softball going here on senior day, Bryce.
It is senior day as TLU softball honors its 13 seniors, which, believe it or not, used to
It makes me feel a little old.
Me too.
These girls came in with you. I've kind of gotten to see you guys grow up. So today is going to be kind of bittersweet. I mean, this could be the last softball game you ever call here.
Yeah, could be. Hopefully not, though.
Hopefully not. You know, we still got a chance of hosting a regional and all that jazz. But no, it's senior day. Two great games yesterday. Almost had a shutout in the first game, winning the first game 5-2. A couple unearned runs in the seventh, but otherwise dominant performance once again from Amanda White. Then just an all-out route in the second game, 13-0, 11 runs, second inning. Pretty much everybody got in on the action in game 2 and game 3, looking for a little bit more of the same. You know, you set a program record with 25 conference wins yesterday. Just kind of looking to build on that, finish out on a high note here at Ed Christie Stadium on senior day and kind of ride that momentum into the last weekend of the regular season.
Absolutely. The Bulldogs trying to earn the sweep today here on senior day. We'll, of course, have the ceremony post game, but that's going to do it from me and Bryce here for now. We'll have a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the first pitch in the circle for Caitlin Howard. Please stay with us.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professor.
Alrighty, fans, welcome back. Easton Allen with you on the call. No Sydney today, but we had Bryce on the intro. Shout out to Bryce. He'll go take some pictures now. But we're up and running here on Senior Day, series finale here between the Dallas Crusaders and your number 6 ranked TLU Bulldogs. Caitlin Howard in the circle, facing off against Keely Mathis, the freshman shortstop, once again in the leadoff spot for the Crusaders. She's going to pop this one up over to Harley Russell in foul territory, and Harley makes a play out right in front of the UD dugout for out number 1. As that'll be a quick out number 1 for the Bulldogs. And now we'll turn things over here to number 55, Emily Luna, the senior from Bernie, with the Bernie Champion High School. As she kind of moved up in the order here, as she's going to bloop this one behind, but not going to get down. Kaylee Clark with a heck of a play. An over-the-shoulder grab over there at second. So Clark with the web gem there, as that's going to be quickly 2 outs now here in the top of the first. Yeah, Luna was playing well yesterday in game 2. Has moved herself up in the order into the 2 hole, but right there, Kaylee Clark taking that base hit away. Now it's going to set up number 18 here, Mackenzie Flocky, the sophomore from Arlington. Had a really good day yesterday, kind of one of the lone bright spots for Dallas. Had a 2-hit game in game 1. That saw Dallas kind of make a late inning push. If you missed yesterday, folks, of course the Bulldogs took both games, won 5-2 in the opener, where Bulldogs kind of in full control, and then Amanda White pitched the complete game, but Dallas kind of stole a couple runs in that top of the 7th to make it a little bit interesting, but the Bulldogs put them away ultimately. And then game 2 was a Bulldog onslaught. I believe the final was 12-2 or 12-1. This one chopper to Howard, and the easy throw over to Faith Hernandez is going to end the inning. A 1-2-3 start to the top of the first, and the Bulldogs will get to do some hitting now when we come back. Please stay with us. All right, welcome back, fans, to Mork Softball Field here at Ed Cruzy Stadium. As Easton Allen with you on the call, as we're just about ready to meet the TLU lineup. As you see on the screen right there, pretty similar day. Clark, Kay, and Gonzalez due up this inning, and then we'll meet the rest of them as we go. But Kaylee Clark, after making that play at second earlier, will now get to do some hitting here in the leadoff spot. No count here, facing off against Sherman in the circle today for Dallas. Emma Sherman, a 5'7" freshman from Tomball, Texas. And another one of those Dallas players that had a solid day hitting, had a couple base hits in the games yesterday, and now going to be in the circle for this one. As this season hasn't pitched a lot of games. She's only pitched in, this is her second game and second start in the circle. Pitched 4 innings a while back, but did good when she was in there. I gave up 1 run in those 4 innings she pitched, so giving her a chance here in this one this afternoon. Why not? As kind of a carousel of pitchers we saw yesterday in Game 2. That saw the Bulldogs put up an 11-run inning in the second yesterday in Game 2. As Clark with a line drive into the gap, but that one's not going to get down, though. A nice play out in right field by Gazalski, as Clark put a really good rip into that one, but unable to find green grass out there, and that's going to be out number 1. Now Andy Kay going to be up here. After the Clark line out. With the bases empty. So that one runs inside on Kay. Going to be 2-0 as she was showing bunt there. Just recently, of course, Annie Kay stole her 100th career base in just really two full seasons of play. Saw her a little bit her freshman year, but really in just 2 seasons stole 100 bags. Kind of a running mate with Kaylee Clark. And she's hitting .576 over her last 10 games with 15 RBIs and 20 stolen bases. As that one goes high. Ball 4, Annie Kay takes the 4-pitch walk, and she'll get her speed aboard with 1 out. And Serena Gonzalez coming up to follow. And Serena yesterday, another Bulldog, swinging a hot bat. Had a couple RBI sac flies yesterday. Just 1 hit through those 2 games yesterday, but it was an RBI base hit. So even when it's a quiet day for Serena, she's usually bringing in runs one way or another. As Annie Kay going to take off there and steal a second easily. And that is now stolen base number 49 for Kay. As she's pretty much already past her mark from last season, stolen base wise. As her and Kaylee Clark are pretty much right around 50 stolen bases respectively. 1-1 count here to Gonzalez with 1 down. And a swing and a miss there. Nice pitch from Sherman. Gonzalez missed underneath it. It's 1-2. And of course, throughout the day, we'll try to make sure we can shout out some seniors, but so far it's been underclassmen making plays right now and ones that have batted. Of course, Clark and Cabo juniors, so is Serena Gonzalez. And this is definitely a junior and senior heavy team. Of course, we saw Amanda White yesterday have another stellar performance. People like Lindsay Liao, Faith Hernandez, who's on deck right now, along with Tavery Ortiz, just to name a few really impactful seniors that will definitely be missed next season. But, of course, the Bulldogs will have plenty of firepower coming back next year as well, as this is a talented group from top to bottom, really, on this roster, and a big reason why they're sitting at number 6 in the country right now. 33-1 overall and 25-1 in conference play after yesterday. As Gonzalez rips one down the left field line, that's going to stay fair, and Andy Kay going to come around to score the game's first run. Serena Gonzalez with a big-time one-out RBI double. And the Bulldogs swinging the bat well. We saw Clark get hard hit contact off of Sherman, and Gonzalez does the same, and hers finds some green grass as well. So Gonzalez with a double, K comes around to score, and now Faith Hernandez, one of these seniors on this team, going to be up to the plate for the first time. And I'll be sure that throughout this broadcast to highlight any seniors we can as we go. And, of course, we'll have if you missed the intro, we'll have the Senior Day festivities after the game. One of the Coach Wilson traditions. He likes to keep the players focused for these games and then have the fun after. Or all the seniors will get introduced. As we got an early time called here by head coach Oakley. Eric Oakley in his first season. Trying to turn this Dallas program around. A team that was picked to finish last in the SCAC preseason poll. And right now sitting third to last. So they're doing better than expected, but still not where they want to be as they're at the bottom of the conference. But in year one, you're going to have your ups and downs, and it's all about what he can do to improve each season. You know, Dallas in a great location at the DFW area. Plenty of girls to recruit. And Coach Oakley taking his coaching experience from the Division I level, trying to bring that down here to Dallas. As line drive hit there for Faith Hernandez through the 5-6 hole, as she continues to just swing the bat really well right now. As Hernandez with the base hit to move over Gonzalez. So that puts runners at the corners for Harley Russell. 5'3" junior from Fort Worth. Only one out in the inning. Pitch from Sherman. Russell, kind of a checked her swing there. Goes foul as Coach Wilson gives her some encouragement. Harley wanted that one back. Here comes the 0-1. That one bounces up to the plate. Going to be a ball. Another heavy wind day here in Seguin as take the flagpoles out in center field. And wind blowing in from center once again, as it really always is. But a beautiful day for the softball. About 80 degrees here at TLU. As Harley Russell base hit back up the middle. That's going to score Gonzalez from third. And the Bulldogs continue to hit off Sherman well right now. That's another base hit. And Russell earns the RBI. And that's good for her to see a ball get through. She's been swinging the bat really well and making good contact all weekend, but has had a few not just drop in. But there, no doubt about that one, as she brings home Gonzalez. And now it'll bring up Chesley Swisher, the freshman, getting the start again out in right field. She's been playing really well here as of late and getting more and more time as the season goes on. She shows bunt right now. She's going to pull back. Now shows it again. Gets down a good one. She will be thrown out at first by Hinojosa over there at third, but does do her job and advance both runners. So Swisher with the sacrifice bunt moves over Hernandez and Russell, and now going to be number 12, Tavery Ortiz. See what she can do and you bring home a couple more Bulldog runners. It's 2-0 right now here in the bottom of the first. First pitch fastball misses low from Sherman for a ball. Tavery Ortiz, second senior we've seen now come up to the plate. 5'3" senior from Texas City, Texas, as transferred in from Alvin Community College a couple seasons ago. Had her first year here last year. where she spent a lot of time at first base as a starter, and now this year moved over to third to take over for Reagan Hillis, who had a great 2-year career here as well. Bulldogs, as of late, have really loved having the transfers over there at third base. It's been working out for him. And you got to love how Coach Wilson has constructed this roster. I mean, it's the bulk of it is heavily constructed through high school and developing his players the way he wants to, but then has also done a great job of using the portal to his advantage and just adding a couple key pieces every season to help them out. And Ortiz has been one of those players. Three-one count here to the Bulldogs senior. And that one put in a good spot there from Sherman. Little fastball on the inside part of the plate. Looked at for a strike, so it's going to make the count full, 3-2. A couple of Bulldog runners trying to come home. Here comes the pitch from Sherman. 3-2 outside, ball 4. And that's going to load the bases for another Bulldog senior, Bella Rodriguez. These bottom 3 batters in the order here, Ortiz, Rodriguez, and Leal, all seniors. Bella been here for 4 years and has been kind of a rock behind the plate throughout her career here. A clutch hitter and also just a wall behind the plate, and provides so much confidence for really whoever's in the circle pitching for the Bulldogs. One-0 count here, and Rodriguez going to slap that one foul. Makes it 1-1. Base is still loaded here, trying to score a couple more. That one misses outside. 2-1. Hernandez at third, Russell at second, and Ortiz at first. 2-1 to Bella Rodriguez. This one lined down the left field line, but gonna go foul. Another really good swing there for the Bulldogs, but that one just misses. Would have scored 2 if it got down. Bulldogs really seeing the ball well off of Sherman right now. Got a lot of hard hit contact so far. As we'll try the 2-2 pitch again. That one bounces to the plate. So going to be ball 3. So now runners will go here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And a big pitch right here for Sherman to try to stop the bleeding here in this first inning. 3-2, and Rodriguez swinging at that one, but it's going to go hard into the Dallas dugout. Payoff pitch once again. That one low, ball 4. That's going to score another Bulldog run as senior Faith Hernandez will score from third, and that's going to move everyone over. And now another senior going to come up to the plate. And it's going to be Lindsay Leal. As she's going to foul that one off. Bulldogs doing this with 2 outs right now as well. They're keeping the inning alive. Got 3 runs across already as they're kind of picking up what they left off offensively in Game 2 yesterday, where they scored 13 runs in total and 11 in that second inning. 1-1 count here to Leal, the senior shortstop from Corpus Christi, Texas. This one hit into the gap, and Leal got a double there.
and maybe more. That's going to score 1, 2, and 3 Bulldog runners. And they're going to send Liao all the way home. Lindsay Liao on senior day with a grand slam inside the park. What a moment for Liao. We'll try to get a replay on that if we can. Coach Wilson, no doubt about that one. He was sending her home no matter what. Here's look at it again. Put it in a perfect spot in the outfield. The outfield was kind of playing up on her as well, but Liao's got some power. Knew it was going to score 3, and Coach Wilson just sent it all the way home. And there you see the celebration after. What a moment for Liao. As this game is now blown open already. It is 7-0 TLU. And that's one of those we might see on the end of the year highlight show. As now I think we have a new pitcher here warming up for Dallas. So new pitcher for Dallas is number 4, Ava Trevino, who we saw in game 1 yesterday. She'll get some work in here and facing off against Kaylee Clark. Bulldogs have batted around here in the first inning now. But Liao with what I believe is her first career home run. That's what we're going to assume. Hasn't hit one this season, and if she ever hit one before, it was probably inside the park like that one. Oh, 2 count here to Clark. Dallas just needed one more out to get out of this rough start to the game here in this first inning. A miss there from Trevino trying to get Clark to chase. One, 2 to Kaylee Clark. She's going to boop that one over to short, and that's going to be easy enough for her to reach first base safely. That ball kind of died right next to the circle. And not even a throw made over to first as Clark's already in there safe. And now Annie Kay will come at the bat again. She walked earlier in the inning and scored that first run. As runner goes there, and Clark going to steal it no problem as on the pop up there from Sosa, she mishandled the ball and not even a throw made. So Clark unchallenged so far on the base pass as 0-1 here. Annie Kay batting right here, and Clark's going to go ahead and steal third. Why not? And not even a tag applied over there either. So just like that, Kaylee Clark's in third base and still only thrown 2 pitches in this at-bat. 1-1 count here to Kay, and that one going to bounce up to the plate from Trevino, who probably has been the best Dallas pitcher in this series. Trevino held the Bulldogs to only 5 runs when she pitched the whole game in game 1, and really, at times, Bulldogs struggled to get hard-hit contact off of her. But as I say that, Annie Kay going to rip one into the right center gap, and Kay going to try to beat it out to second. The throw was in time, but the tag was not applied in time. Annie Kay with a 2-out RBI double. And this first inning rally continues. So 8-0 already here in Seguin on senior day. Bulldogs making a statement out of the gate. We're in the all-black pinstripes today. Really got a good uniform combo for both teams. Dallas rocking the pinstripes as well with the navy and gray. Gonzalez back up. Had an RBI double herself last time. that scored K, and trying to do the same here with 2 outs. Looking at a 2-0 count here. As Gonzalez gives this one a ride out the right field, going to go foul and land unharmed as right fielder over there. Gazalski unable to make the play. So Gonzalez will walk it back over to the batter's box here. We'll try it again. Another one bouncing up to the plate there. And one thing Trevino did well besides just making the Bulldog batters miss is she also was able to get ahead in a lot of the counts as well to kind of force them to swing at pitches they really don't want to. But here she's behind 3-1. And that one going to bounce up again. Going to be a walk, and with it getting away, it's going to allow Kay to get to third as well on the wild pitch. So Gonzalez walks, and now Faith Hernandez, the senior, will come back up. Had a single last time to get herself on base, and she later scored. Only Clark and Swisher, the only 2 Bulldogs to not come across home plate in this inning. It's a good little change up there from Trevino. Gets the outside corner, first strike, 0-1. And that was a lot reminiscent to what she was able to do yesterday. 0-1 count. As Hernandez, a base hit right back up the middle over the head of Trevino. As she continues to swing a hot bat. Faith Hernandez, an RBI base hit, and it is now 9-0 TLU. As Annie Kay scores her 2nd run of the game already and of the inning. And the Bulldog party continues as Gonzalez is at 2nd, Hernandez at 1st. For Harley Russell, who had an RBI base hit as well last time up. She's going to foul that one away. Looks like we already got a couple more Dallas pitchers already warming up as well, as they really just cannot find anybody to slow down this Bulldog offense this weekend. Thought it could have beat Trevino with the way she played in Game 1, but since Game 2 and so far today, Dallas has no answer right now to what the Bulldogs are doing offensively. But they are a ground ball to second base to Barnes and a flip over to Flocky to finally end the inning. Bulldogs had an 11-run inning yesterday. They have 9 runs here in the bottom of the first as we'll finally go to the top 2nd. Please stay with us.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back, fans. You get a look at the Dallas lineup there. We heard you saw Mathis, Luna, and Flocky, but it'll be Sosa, Duffy, Relf, and Sherman, the pitcher, due up, but now it might be Trevino in that spot batting. So, and then Hinojosa, Gazalski, and Barnes to follow them later. So back to work here for Caitlin Howard as she got herself a long break after the top of the first. And so Lizette Sosa will lead off, senior from Irving, Texas, where University of Dallas is located in the DFW area, so right at home there. And she's been the anchor behind the plate all series for UD. Trying to get something with her bat, though, to lead off this inning as Howard kind of misses wildly there, 1-1. But got herself quite the cushion now to pitch with after a 9-run inning just moments ago by the Bulldogs as they continue to come at Dallas in waves really offensively this series as they've been putting together some big-time innings offensively. But Howard this season, ERA at 1.63, and crazy enough, that's the worst ERA on this team for the pitchers. But Howard's had a stellar season in her junior year. Her and Ainsley Davis have really come along as the 2 and 3 pitchers for the Bulldogs. Howard has pitched over 50 innings this year, making her 10th start today. Only allowed 12 earned runs this season as Howard earns the strikeout, her first of the day, as Sosa is retired. Opposing batters just hitting .216 against her. 28 strikeouts now and only 15 walks. Of course, it's been the story of Amanda White this year, but pitchers like Howard and Davis have really come into their own as well and have been a great supporting cast around her, as there really hasn't been much of a drop-off when White isn't in the circle for the Bulldogs this year. And that's going to serve them well, too, with the kind of trio they have right now in the circle. Got a 1-1 count here to number 23, Katie Duffy Ralph, a junior from Oklahoma City. Big curveball, that one going to be grounded to Liao at short. And on the one hop, she'll throw it over to Hernandez for out number 2. Yeah, so that will bring up Trevino as she's now replaced Sherman. Sherman unable to even get an at-bat as she was in the lineup to hit today. But now it'll be Trevino instead. Got a 1-0 count here as the wind continues to kind of blow in hard from the outfield. As the only home run we might see today was Lee Howell's inside the park grand slam earlier. And what a moment for her on senior day. You know, we had the Sydney Ouellette home run on senior day last year, the former all-conference pitcher for the Bulldogs, graduated last year. She had a senior day moment to remember, and now Liao has hers this year. Always something special happening on senior day here at Ed Cruzy Stadium, as count now is 3-1 to Trevino. This one fouled away, so Howard works her way back into the count, makes it full. Full count here and 2 down, nobody on. And big curveball going to go over the head of Rodriguez. She'll snag it off the screen, but that's going to be ball 4. And the first base runner allowed by Howard here, as Pedro Trevino earns herself a 2-out walk. Now it's going to turn it over to Mariah Hinojosa, senior from Katy, Texas, as she kind of has a check swing there right to Hernandez, and she picks it up and steps on the bag right there for out number 3. So we'll go bottom 2. Dallas still looking for the first run. Bulldogs ahead 9-0. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Mark Softball Field here at Ed Cruzy Stadium. Chesley Swisher going to lead off this inning for the Bulldogs. It's Swisher, Ortiz, and Rodriguez due up. As she laid down a sac bunt last inning that helped the Bulldogs score 9 runs. And now we'll get to swing the bat here, and that one just going to go foul. One ball, one strike here to Swisher, the freshman from Cypress, Texas. And Swisher lines that one into the gap, and that's going to roll all the way back to the fence. And Coach Wilson going to bring her around to third. A leadoff triple for Chesley Swisher as she just gets in there. Coach Wilson making her run a bit extra, but it was worth it. Get a replay on that one here. Bulldogs really just putting the ball wherever they want right now. That's another gapper for the Bulldogs, and Swisher showing off the wheels a bit. Gets into third just in time. So leadoff triple for the Bulldogs, and now Ortiz will try to bring her in. As Taver drew a walk last time. And that is Chesley Swisher's first career triple as well. Now 2-0 count here to Ortiz. Trevino still in the circle for Dallas, trying to slow down the Bulldog bats, but really had no answer so far. But trying to find one, but down 2-0 here. Ortiz going to foul that one off. Ortiz going to line that one to second on a bounce, so no catch. So they'll throw down to first by Barnes, but that's going to score Swisher from third. So Ortiz is out, but does earn the RBI. So Swishers comes around to score. It's now 10-0 TLU. And 1 out in the inning. Now bring up Bella Rodriguez here. With the bases empty. She also walked her first time and scored a run. Rodriguez, another one of these seniors. 5'2" senior from Pearland, Texas, in the Houston area. She's going to foul that one away. Had a nice day yesterday at the plate. Saw her have an RBI double in Game 2 and a base hit in Game 1. This one right back up the middle. And Rodriguez with another base hit. This puts another runner aboard for the Bulldogs. Now Leal will come back up. And Lindsay Leal just coming off an at-bat that she'll probably remember for forever. With that inside the park grand slam that scored everybody, including herself. And now we got another senior entering the game here for the Bulldogs. It's number 25, Riley Futrell, senior from Florence, Texas. Going to do some pinch running as she always does for her fellow senior. And now Leal will step into the batter's box here. Showing bunt there against Trevino. That's going to be a strike. This time missing outside as Leal trying to move over Futrell. 10-0 already, but the Bulldogs still plenty of stuff they want to continue to improve on. Right now focused on moving over base runners. Is Leal going to ground this one hard to third? And Hinojosa wisely going to get the lead runner Futrell out at second. So Liao safe on the fielder's choice, but that's not going to be 2 down here. So Liao at first for Kaylee Clark. 1 for 2 today. Reached on an infield single last time. First pitch swinging for Clark, but that one snagged by Hinojosa at third. Another hard hit ball from Clark, but not going to matter. As Hinojosa makes a heck of a play there. We'll take another look at that one real quick. Clark took that opposite, but snagged over there at third. That's going to end the inning right there. So take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have Caitlin Howard back in the circle. New score, TLU 10, Dallas 0. Please stay with us.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back, fans, to Mork Softball Field at Ed Cruzy Stadium. As Howard back to work, going to face off against Gazalski here. This one lined into the gap. That's going to get down for extra bases. Going to try to get in there in time, and she will. The throw from Andy Kay not in time. So a leadoff double for Gazalski. Now Bree Barnes will come up. Get to do some hitting again. She was in the lineup in game 1. And it started all 3 games, but didn't get the hit. It was used as a flex yesterday. A show bunt here and gets down a decent one. Throw down to first from Howard in time. Good call by Bella Rodriguez behind the plate. Letting Howard know just to get the easy one at first. So that does move over Gazalski to third, so Barnes does her job on a sac bunt. And now back to the top of the order for Keely Mathis, freshman from Teague, Texas. Dallas trying to get a run across here if they can. This one hard ground ball. And Hernandez will just make the simple tack. Thought about throwing down to the plate there to Rodriguez, but now just kind of put that in a tough spot to where she was kind of running in the way of the line of throw that would have been for Hernandez. So Dallas gets their first run across there on the ground out by Mathis. And that's going to make the bases empty now with 2 down for Emily Luna. She foul tips that one back. Even the count up 1-1. Dallas searching for their 10th win on the season overall, but looking at it right now, looks like an insurmountable comeback that would have to be made, as they cut it down to 9, but still a lot of work to do as we're at the top of the third. That one, fastball, got the top half of the plate there. and had her frozen as Howard earns the strikeout, and that's going to end the top of the third. But Dallas does get a run back. It's now 10-1. Please stay with us. Welcome back, fans, to Mork Softball Field here at Ed Cruzy Stadium. Annie Kay laying down a pretty good bunt there to lead off this inning. She's going to beat it out. No throw made by Trevino. As Annie Kay turned on the Jets to first base. And she is in there safely. Now, the DP, Serena Gonzalez, will come up. Kay on base now for the third time already. First pitch into Gonzalez, just misses for a ball. Serena 1 for 1 with an RBI double and a walk so far. There's not too many Bulldogs have had a bad day. Gonzalez going to give that one a ride into right field. The wind's going to catch it though. And now Kay threatening to take off there, but just toying with the right fielder. Kozlowski, she'll go back to first, but I wouldn't hold her against her to maybe try that one day. So Serena flies out to right field, and with no wind, that one might have had a chance to threaten to go yard, but wind helping out Trevino there. And now Faith Hernandez come back up. That one put in a pretty good spot there. Ava Trevino, she makes the count even. 1-1 here. Hernandez 2 for 2. A couple of base hits and an RBI. That one misses away. 2-1. Changeup. Got a piece of the zone there. 2-2 as Hernandez hit the swing the bat here. She's just kind of staying patient at the plate, as she always does. Waiting for her pitch. As the wind continues to blow in hard from center field. Might even be able to pick it up in the audio as Hernandez ground ball to second. Dallas trying to turn two, and they will. A 6-4-3 double play. What a stretch there from Flocky at first. And the Crusaders get out of the inning. So we will go to the... Let's take a quick look at this one before we head to break. Quick flip, and then what a throw over to first by Barnes to end the inning. So we'll go now to the top of the fourth here, and we come back. Please stay with us. welcome back, fans, to Mork Softball Field at Eddie Crucy Stadium. We got some substitutions already as some more seniors have come into the game. Brooklyn Stone over there at first base, getting some time in there, as well as Kylie Jack in at third. Cool to see a couple of the seniors get inserted into the game here midway as we're in the top of the fourth now. Changeup misses there from Howard. No seniors in the outfield, but we got 3 of them in the infield, plus Rodriguez at catcher. One-two count. This one lined into center. And a base hit there for Flocky as she continues to have a solid series for the Crusaders. She's played well. And now Lizette Sosa, the catcher, will come back up. And just got word to Annie Kay, even though listed as a junior, she's going to be graduating early, so maybe another one of these seniors that'll be honored after the game. So plenty of upperclassmen getting some work in right now in the field. We see Kylie Jack there, as well as Brooklyn Stone at third and first. Pitch from Howard. We tipped away foul. 0-2 to Sosa. Fouled away. Once again, 0-2. Brooklyn Stone, senior, 5'9", from Rancho Cucamonga, California. And then Kylie Jack, a senior from Richwood, Texas, over there at third. And Annie Kay out in center from Sinton, Texas. Two misses away, so Sosa continuing to stay alive in the at-bat. Another miss there from Howard. 2-2. Trying to get the first out of the inning is Flocky at first after the base hit. This one popped up, shallow center, and actually stay in the infield. The Owl make the play for out number 1. That's going to hold the runner at first. So good out there for Howard. And now Duffy Ralph will step back into the batter's box here for Dallas. That one, fastball right down the middle for strike 1. So Howard continuing to keep good command. Only allowed 2 hits up to this point and 3 base runners overall. As gets a swing and a miss there. Now he gets ahead 0-2. You know, as expected, a really big crowd here at Eddie Cruzy Stadium. And Dallas, got a pretty good collection of fans as well. Try to get her to chase, but Duffy Ralph will stay alive here. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Caitlin Howard's got another. That's now her 3rd strikeout. As that sets down Duffy Relf, and now Ava Trevino, the pitcher, will come back up to the plate. Walked her first time. I'll try to make this game look a little bit closer, as we're kind of closing in on the run rule now, as Bulldogs already have it in place. They just got to get through 4 more outs. I'm sure we'll see quite a bit of pinch hitters for some seniors to get some at-bats. Next inning, this one grounded to Clark. Kaylee Clark will tap it over and get the out. What a play. Clark dove out for that one, missed it a bit, but stuck with it and just kind of poked it over to Lindsay Liao. What a play from those two. You see it again here. Just kind of tapped it over, and they get the out. What a play to go to the bottom of the 4th. 10-1 still our score. Please stay with us. Welcome back, fans, to Mork Softball Field here at Ed Crucey Stadium. Harley Russell, first pitch swinging, gets the base hit, and that went off the glove. And Coach Wilson going to send her into second. So a little leadoff double for Harley Russell. Her 2nd hit of the ball game. And that's going to bring up the freshman Chesley Swisher. And since Kylie Jack entered the game for Tavery Ortiz last inning, she's the 3rd Bulldog due up in this inning, so you can see a KJ at bat as Swisher with a big-time swing out the left field. That's going to go over the head of Halsey out there. And going to bring home Russell. An RBI double for Chesley Swisher as she continues to have herself a day. At the triple last at bat and an RBI double there. Get a replay on that one. Kind of high and inside, and she just took it out the left field with some power. And Russell doing some hard running, gets home. So now Kylie Jack up at the plate. Another senior on this Bulldog roster, and she's had herself quite a career. Jack this season hitting .308. He's played in 30 games this year for the Bulldogs and 17 starts. He's not had a home run here in her senior season. You know kind of the power she's capable of at the plate. One count to her. Facing against Trevino. And Jack being aggressive at the plate right now. Foul tips that one, so 1-2. That one got to bounce up to the plate, so Jack will get the count back even for herself. 2-2. Our score now 11-1 here on Senior Day. Bulldogs looking to keep on adding some extra runs. Put the cherry on top on this one before the top of the 5th. Swisher over there at second. Comes the 2-2. And Jack That one going to get through into right field, but the throw is in time to get her. Swisher, though, going to come all the way around. Hard hit ball right back to second. Got past Barnes, but did not get past Gazalski over there, and she makes the heady throw over to first to get out Jack, but she does get the RBI, though, on that ground out. Score that one 9-3. As it's going to be now 12-1 for the Bulldogs. As they get a couple runs across here in this fourth inning. And now Bella Rodriguez, the senior, back up. She's 1-for-1 with a walk and a base hit. Bulldogs ahead by 11. And now Coach Oakley going to call time. Have a chat with Sosa real quick. Not sure what that was about. Maybe just to talk about the game plan here to get these last two outs. As Rodriguez down right now, 0-1. As Bello flies that one out to center and going to be caught out there by Luna for out number 2. And now pinch hitter here for Lindsay Leal in the 9th spot. It's going to be Mia Landry, the sophomore. Get a pinch hit. Saw her coming late back in game 2 yesterday and draw a walk. See what she can do. As Landry batting .257. Making her 24th appearance this year. Started 9 games this season. Has been kind of a key reserve player for the Bulldogs all year. See her quite a bit. And always able to kind of start in left or right field whenever needed. I'm going to go high from Trevino, so 2-0. This is low, so 3-0 now. Landry gets a hitter's count here. Changeup, kind of get the call. Nice pitch there from Trevino. 3-1. Landry hard hit ground ball to third off the glove of Hinojosa, and gonna get out Landry as she hits the deck. Kind of tripped over the first base bag. What a throw in time there by Mathis. So Landry's retired. That's gonna end things in the bottom of the 4th. Our score now 12-1 as we go to the top of the 5th. The Bulldogs try to close it out. Please stay with us.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome back, fans, to more softball field here at Ed Crucy Stadium. Top of the fifth, see Bridget Montez now at catcher, the senior, inserted into the game. Only new change to note here. Brooklyn Stone and Kylie Jack still in the field as well at first and third, respectively. As Bulldogs just 3 outs away from completing the senior day sweep. Back-to-back dominant performances going back to game 2 yesterday. They won 13-0 and now up 12-1 here. So a foul tip behind the plate, going to be 2-1. Actually 2-2, excuse me. Hinojosa up at the plate for Dallas. It's 7-8-9 due up for the Crusaders. As changeup got her reaching for it, popped up, and Chesley Swisher calls off Clark to make the play out and right. Out number 1. That's going to bring up Gazalski again, who had a double last time. First pitch swinging, going to foul it off the screen. 0-1. One grounder slowly to Leal. Throw over to Brooklyn Stone in time as those two seniors connect to make the play for out number 2. Bulldogs need one more to wrap this one up. As Bree Barnes, actually no, got Sunnydale Thies going to pinch hit here for Barnes. Here in the 9th spot and check swing. I believe she went around. Yes, she did. So strike 1 to the senior. And fans, just a reminder, we will have the Senior Day festivities right after this game, so don't go anywhere. Any family tuning in, an 0-2 count here. And that one, strike 3. Got that top corner, and Caitlin Howard strikes out Thies, and that's going to end things here on Senior Day. The Bulldogs take care of business 12-1 here in this one. Another dominant performance from TLU as they continue to roll, and they have now improved to 34-1 overall and 26-1 in SCAC play. That only loss of the season coming to St. Thomas. As the Bulldogs get another home sweep. They swept Schreiner this past weekend, and now here on Good Friday get the win and complete the sweep against Dallas 12-1. So coming up next will be Senior Day. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back to show you all that. Please stay with us.
senior is number 8, Lizette Sosa from Irving, Texas, who will graduate with a degree in business. Their next senior is number 9, Mariah Hinojosa from Katy, Texas, who will graduate with a degree in business. And their 5th and final senior is number 55, Emily Luna from Bernie, Texas, who will graduate with a degree in business. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for all 5 of Dallas's seniors. Now let's recognize the 2025 TLU softball senior class. As a group, they are 3-time SCAC regular season champions and 2-time SCAC tournament champions, as well as 2022 NCAA tournament semifinalists. Over the course of their careers, they compiled a record of 152-20 in their time as Bulldogs. The group contributed to a 2022 season that saw the Bulldogs set program records in wins with 45. The 2023 season that saw the Bulldogs set a program record for walks with 175. And the 2024 season that saw TLU set a new NCAA record with 233 stolen bases last season. Let's meet the seniors. Our first senior is number 6, Missy Mura. Missy will graduate with a bachelor's degree in education with a focus in 4th to 8th grade math. Upon graduation, she plans on teaching and coaching around the surrounding area. She plans to teach middle school math, volleyball, basketball, and softball. She also plans to coach a select softball team during the summer and fall seasons. Ladies and gentlemen, number 6, Missy Miros. Our next senior is number 11, Brooklyn Stone. Brooklyn will graduate with a bachelor's degree in geology. Upon graduation, she will be going to senior campus and moving to the Dallas area. Ladies and gentlemen, number 11, Brooklyn Stone. Our next senior is number 12, Avery Ortiz. Avery Ortiz will graduate with a bachelor's degree in nursing. Upon graduation, she plans to move on to take the NCLEX and hopefully obtain a position at an airport hospital as a registered nurse. We also want to announce that Tavery has been promoted to Aunt Tavery. Kinsley Davis. Our next senior is number 30, Faith Hernandez. Faith will graduate with a bachelor's degree in kinesiology with a focus in exercise science and plans to continue her education by joining the athletic training master's program here at Texas Lutheran. Ladies and gentlemen, number 30, Faith Hernandez. Our next senior is number 37, Grace Smith. Grace will graduate with a bachelor's degree in nursing and upon graduation, plan to take the NCLEX exam to become an RN and begin working as an emergency room nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, number 37, Grace Smith. Our next senior is number 44, Kylie Jack. Kylie will graduate with a bachelor's degree in kinesiology and psychology. Upon graduation, she plans on moving back home and going to radiology technical training. Ladies and gentlemen, number 44, Kylie Jack. Our final senior is number 77, Lindsay Liao. Lindsay will graduate with a bachelor's degree in kinesiology with a focus in sports management. Upon graduation, she plans to start the master's program in exercise science, sports coaching at Texas State in the fall, while hoping to obtain a position at TLU as a strength and conditioning coach. Ladies and gentlemen, number 77, Lindsay Liao. Let's hear it one more time for all 13 of our TLU softball seniors.